Good afternoon, or morning, or evening, whatever it is for you. And welcome again to our little shared space here. Today, how about you and we just settle into our hearts and feel the strength and the joy and the power and the love and the compassion and the peace and the gratitude that is surely growing in each of us at this time. Because just by being here, listening to this message, these words, watching this video, you are basically confirming to me, to yourself, to all, that you're on a stage of this journey, this path in which you are already fairly open to and awakened to your true divine nature and who and what you really are. And at this stage, you are probably feeling it expanding more, like it wants to really continue to grow in a bigger and bigger way. And even if you're not actually feeling this or thinking this on a old paradigm mind level yet, when you allow yourself to just let the mind, in that sense, just let it rest for a bit and feel more into your heart, into the fullness of yourself and your being and what and who you really are and what and who you be and all that you really already know in there, in your true self, your full self, then you realize that this is what's happening for you. And allow yourself, whatever you may feel on the surface level at this point, allow yourself to really feel into what you really feel in the deeper aspects, the greater and the more full aspects of yourself. And continue to allow this to grow. Allow this to continue to grow and expand and fill your entire being and radiate outwards from you to others and the world, to all. And all people, all things, all energies, all creation, all existence. Because when you're really feeling in yourself the truth of who and what you really are and be, and you allow this feeling to expand outwards like this, then the effect you have on the world and even beyond is immeasurable. It expands, it ripples, it radiates, it blasts outwards, really, with the strength of the sun and more. Because truly, that is how powerful you and I and we really are. Only most of the time we're not consciously aware of it. Or even if we are, there's part of us that's denying it. So we still keep on playing small in all ways. And playing big doesn't necessarily mean doing big external things in the outside world. Certainly not at this point anyway. It may indeed be for you. If not now, then sometime in the future, probably sooner than you think or believe. Yet it doesn't have to be that right now. This can be from within you and just feeling the divine wholeness and fullness, the love and the perfection and the strength, the clarity and purity, the grace, the liberation, the power that you are, just feeling that and being in that and allowing it to fill every aspect of you and allowing it to naturally expand and radiate outwards as it is and will, then you are, in that moment, being more of who and what you really truly are. Like I say, you didn't have to be making huge outward leaps or bounds from the external perspective. Not yet. You may, certainly. Every one of us has a mission, a purpose to fulfill, and maybe your purpose is to make huge outward creations, impacts, expressions, beauty in the outside world, bringing it to the outside world for others to share and enjoy. Or maybe you are one who has the immense power and strength within, and you can still and are still sharing it with the world, affecting the world and others and all by having that strength. Whatever your unique, beautiful energy, expression, signature of being is, you are being it simply by, in the moment, first going into your center, yourself, and resting there. And then feeling what wants to come through you, to be expressed as you, how you want to be you, and letting it flow forth. And as you continue forwards in this, allow this feeling of strength, of centeredness, of connectedness with the divine, yet also groundedness, connectedness, being anchored with the earth, beloved Gaia, the physical, and connected with all others, all creation, all beings, all manifestations, physical things around you as well. Feeling that unity and harmony and oneness, and having your centeredness and strength in the middle of that, the center of that, and allowing the harmony and the perfection of your being to expand out to all that's around you, and allow that to be reflected, returned, reciprocated, circulated back to you and through you and around. This is truly what we're always doing on some level, although in a lot of cases, certainly in recent times, we have been not doing it from a place of awareness that we are doing it. It's been more of a reactive thing where we're looking at things around us and unfortunately sometimes focusing on the things that we don't like, or judging things that we do not want or that are painful or that we judge as ugly or whatever. And then taking that energy, and that becomes what we then radiate out. And then it becomes a more self-fulfilling circle of energy that just creates more of itself. So when you allow the mind, the judgment, all of that egoic nature of things to just be set aside, to put to rest for a bit, and really feel into your heart in the truth and the centeredness of what is true and who and what you really are, then you step into your truth, your ability of conscious being and creation, and allow that to be reflected back to you. And it will, in multitudes of ways, because the saying says, as within, so without. And it really does apply. So when we really feel the truth and the joy and the perfection and the love and the peace and the abundance and the freedom and the power that we are, have, and be within. That is what we experience being reflected back to us, returned to us from without in multitude of ways and forms and aspects. But it feels really good. And I'm sure you know this, so this is just a loving confirmation and affirmation of your ability and your truth, who and what you really are, and loving encouragement to continue on this path, this amazing journey that you're on, joined by all of us on all of our amazing journeys together as individuals and as a collective, as one, in love. And take this with you now through this day and enjoy it. And I'll see you next time. Love you.